being able to run your own business while you're in college. There's no other experience like it.
What if we sort of changed the game? What if instead of a 45-year-old franchisee entrepreneur, we made it an 18 to 22-year-old undergraduate entrepreneur?
I understand and appreciate the value of experiential learning, where I can see firsthand the transformation it has for students.
We saw this huge need for experiential learning. We want our students to get firsthand accounts of what it's like to be an entrepreneur. We allowed students to essentially run their own Saxbys as a part of their education.
This is the classic theory and practice opportunity for our students, but in an entrepreneurial setting.
If it wasn't for the ELP program, I wouldn't feel as much like myself as I do right now.
I didn't think that applying to a coffee shop locally on campus would have led to something this big.
I'm always looking for innovative ways to combine the curriculum with experiential learning. We wanted to ensure that there was a linkage between an actual course, academic content, and the work that the student would have to do through the partnership.
I love the ELP program because before we had this, I would have to look for opportunities outside for my students to be able to engage with business problems.
I can go to my classes and say, hey professor, in my profit and loss statement, I don't quite understand this, and they're kind of blown away.
We realized we needed to sort of distill the business down to what we call the 3 pillars. The first and foremost is team development. Organizations win because they have a mission that people believe in, and talent is trained really well, they're supported really well, and they're empowered to be great.
I had 6-7 months of training in the company to get to understand the business, the organizational structure, and to understand what a cafe flow is like, and then I stepped into the leadership role.
Number 2 for us is community leadership. How does the community feel about your business? Do they think that you're just there to maximize profit and do nothing for the community? Or are you truly a community pillar?
I never had the opportunity to serve the community as much as I did with Saxbys. I've touched so many different business aspects just in a short 6 months, and I think I've grown a lot professionally and personally.
Here you get the community meeting space, the multiple benefits of that. I think others look at that and say, wow, we'd really love to have that on our campus.
The third pillar, financial management.
As a CEO, I've gone through countless trainings. How do you manage your time when you have to do deposits?
Preparing financial reports,
How to have the tough conversations.
being able to look at operations.
How to present a profit and loss statement.
That's something that any business personnel needs to be able to look at. The fact that you can earn credit in this program as well as a paycheck and the experience, it's fantastic.
The people who work there are entrepreneurs. You can't sort of study how to operate something like that. You got to make it happen.
It's not just about the 4 years they're with us as undergraduate students, but we're preparing them for whatever life throws at them or for businesses that don't exist yet.
I've learned so much. How to work with my peers, applied communication in a way that I've never applied it before.
There's nothing that can replace this kind of opportunity of partnering with a social impact company like Saxbys and providing these experiential learning opportunities to students.
We believe that if you find a culture that believes in you, empowers you, trains you, and lets you go out and be great, you could be a 19-year-old running an unbelievable business, you could be someone who's transitioning out of being homeless, or you could be someone who got a PhD and you can come in here and have an unbelievable and spectacular career. It's all predicated on exceptional kindness.